My husband, Charlie, he wanted to save young men just like the one who took his life. That young man, on the cross, our Savior said, "Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do." That man, that young man, I forgive him.
In that private moment on his dying day, we find everything we need to know about who Charlie Kirk truly was. He was a missionary with a noble spirit and a great, great purpose. He did not hate his opponents. He wanted the best for them. That's where I disagreed with Charlie. I hate my opponent, and I don't want the best for them. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Erika. But now Erika can talk to me and the whole group, and maybe they can convince me that that's not right, but I can't stand my opponent.
Ultimately, he was a Christian evangelist. And it actually reminds me of my favorite story ever. So it's about 2,000 years ago in Jerusalem, and Jesus shows up and he starts talking about the people in power, and he starts doing the worst thing that you can do, which is telling the truth about people, and they hate it. And they just go bonkers. They hate it. And they become obsessed with making him stop. This guy's got to stop talking. We've got to shut this guy up. And I can just sort of picture the scene in a lamplit room with a bunch of guys sitting around eating hummus, thinking about what do we do about this guy telling the truth about us? We must make him stop talking. And there's always one guy with the bright idea, and I can just hear him say, "I've got an idea. Why don't we just kill him? That'll shut him up. That'll fix the problem." It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Everything is inverted.
Hello guys, welcome to the show. I hope everyone is doing just fine. So Charlie Kirk's memorial was held a few days ago. I'm guessing you guys all saw how the whole thing went. The whole atmosphere was really nice, and a lot of things were said. A lot of anger and frustration were being poured out there. And there's one thing that caught my attention, right? In all this blame game, there was one thing that I thought that people ought to have mentioned, but no one did, right? The left blames the right blames the left. But no one thought of blaming themselves. No one thought to themselves that maybe as a politician or as a religious fundamentalist, I might have done something that might have somehow contributed to what happened here or what went on with Charlie. No one thought about that. You know, like I have told you before, right? If there are two set of people whom I really, really kind of not like, they are religious people and politicians. In my own opinion, they are the worst of all set of people. They are not only liars, but they are also manipulators. They would manipulate everything in their favor. You saw it. Let me just say one thing before I continue, or before I let you watch the next video. I personally thought that, or I think that, what the wife of Charlie Kirk did was something amazing. I mean, Erika, what she did was amazing. She forgave the person who is alleged to must have killed her husband, and everyone was applauding her for doing that. I think it's great, okay? And I hope that it wasn't just her performing, it wasn't just her playing the part. I hope that it was her honestly and sincerely forgiving the person. Because in order for her to move on, the best thing she can do is to forgive the person and all those who might have been involved in this whole plot, and just let everything go. She would have way more peace if she forgave those people who might be involved than if she just keep on hating them or carrying them in her heart. So I personally think that what she did was powerful, was amazing. And I hope that we can all learn to forgive those who offend us, those who did things that we might not appreciate. One other thing I have to point out in this video is the whole remark by Donald Trump. He was the first person to throw the first stone at Democrat. And according to him, what they did or some of the things they said about Charlie contributed to him being killed by this guy. And on stage, in Charlie's memorial service, he was the one who said openly and on air how much he hates his opponent, how much he wishes them bad. How can someone who was the first person to complain about division in the system or in the country be the one spearheading division? Let me tell you something, right? If you haven't noticed this about politicians, then I think you should be paying attention to what they say. Most of the times, what these politicians say are not things that will benefit you and I. What they say are things that benefit them and only them. And you must be very careful. So let me hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below after watching the whole memorial service. What is your take? Do you think that it was for Charlie or it was just for Trump and his followers to, I don't know, give themselves a nice party? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you guys have to say. And please don't forget to like the video, share the video, tell a friend or two about our platform, because we are trying to get this content in front of a wider audience, and we believe that your support will help us achieve that goal really, really quick. So once again, thank you very, very much. And like always, see you in the next one.